Okay, we're gonna take a ride around the corner. This is the Holiday Inn, directly across the street from our apartment complex. I'm gonna take a ride to see what they're doing to the property where they tore down the old Civic Center where I skated on the slab when I was a 12-year-old. Yeah, they used to chase us off of that place every day. We weren't bad kids, just mischievous. This is the Mardi Gras, Mobile Mardi Gras Museum. This is directly behind my apartment complex. This noisy machine. And this is Spanish Park. This is directly behind my apartment complex. Got one in the front and one behind. Yeah, like I say, this is the Spanish part. We got a German park. We got a French park. All the countries that at one time had control of this city. But they have events here, but not nearly as many as the park in front. Because this was not really laid out for events like the other one is. But it is a beautiful park, truly a beautiful park. They never have the beautiful flowers at this one that they have at the one in front of the building. I guess because there are less people here, less traffic, because the front part, man, they get traffic. Well, they're on Dolphin Street, so you're gonna get tons and tons of traffic. But like I say, I'm just curious to see what they're doing on the property where they tore down my beloved Civic Center with the big gold dome that I used to love to look out my window and see, because it was a part of my childhood. I mean, I watched that complex go up as a child, and now at 74 years of age, I watch it come down. I watched I-10 go in. My dad used to work security at night when they were working, putting I-10 through Mobile. He worked security at night, watching the machines. But like I said, I'm curious to see what they're doing with this property. And here we are. They got some kind of structure going up. Not knowing what that is yet. What is the new Civic Center? There's a part of the old structure that they didn't demolish. I didn't know that. Wow, that's quite a bit of it that they didn't demolish. Okay, okay. But the area where the dome was located, they totally demolished, and they're putting something totally brand new. Wow, look how high that dirt is piled. Man, they dug a lot of dirt out of that place. Boy, they got some hauling to do. But you gotta, I guess you gotta, when you're building a brand new structure, But I'm amazed that so much of the old one is still left. I mean, that's wow. I wonder how they're gonna attach to it. That's gonna be curious to see. And how many of the old bricks did they save to blend in with this older section? That's gonna be curious to see. But they got some, I mean, bricklayers down here, man, that are totally amazing. But we're looking at an entire city block of building that they did not tear down. So I guess that was part of the newer part that they added on years after building the original dome that they're saving. I guess it's going to save a lot of cost. I guess it's cheaper to refurbish this part than to rebuild it. But like I say, there's quite a bit of it that they did not tear down. Wish I could get inside that fence and actually see. Yeah, it goes down to the next corner almost. And then they got the new parking facility behind it. So, like I say, in about another year, if I'm still alive and kicking, I'll be able to see what they've done to this piece of property. Because years ago, straight ahead is 1 block or 2 blocks is where I used to live when I was a 12-year-old. And where you see the cars passing in the background is the street my junior high school was on that they tore down to make room for the original complex. So we'll see.